Welcome to NASCAR America alongside Parker Kligerman and AJ Allmendinger. We are talking Las Vegas. I was going to ask you guys in the movie Hangover which person you would sort of be. I might save that for the end. I guess we probably should talk about the new aero package.
We could go. I'm taking Bradley Cooper because I like his character a lot. Yes, but we have the new aero package. So this is the full iteration of the aero package for 2019 with the drag ducts. We have the full pan underneath. It's the large spoiler, the 550 horsepower. And I believe from what we saw at testing and kind of what I saw at the restarts at Atlanta is that here we've got some testing video. Look at this. I mean, 3 wide, even about to make it 4 wide. They're drafting each other.
I know. I'm going to interrupt, though.
This is what we're expecting. That's what I'm expecting.
Spoilers and pieces and parts, and I'm just going to be frank. I don't really give a crap. I want to know, as a driver, what does that mean? As a fan, what are you going to see?
So that's a good point. So I think easily by yourself, you're going to be flat out. But that pack, that's what I'm expecting to see, although I don't think you agree with me.
Well, it's going to be interesting because I've talked to a couple people, and it seems like the restarts are really what's going to be critical. Because once they get single file out, especially if it's cooler and the people don't really have to lift, that was the big thing in Atlanta. As the tires went away, you still had to lift. You still had to get off the throttle. The better handling cars were still able to get through the field and run up front. At Vegas, if it gets to where it's single file and the tires aren't going away and everybody's just wide open, those restarts can be critical because it's just going to be track position. So it's just like we keep talking about this package. You don't know until you see it. But I will say the restarts may be everything.
Just like this one we had here when they did some of those 20-lap runs in testing. Here's the thing, though. I'm going to counterpoint you a little bit with that truck race we saw there a year ago where they were going by each other constantly, lap after lap. They were changing position, just like you're seeing right here. And what I saw Atlanta in the race is I could go 5, 6, maybe 8 positions forward on a restart like this. And then, yes, as the handling came into it, I'd fall back or kind of settle in the position I should be. But when the handling doesn't matter, I think with the drag ducts and the big amount of drag and the hole that these cars are going to punch in the air, if it's cool enough and we can stay flat out, I think this is going to be very interesting racing for a mile and a half that we've never seen. So I'm going with that. I think, yes, there'll be a portion where the leader gets out by himself, but I just think there'll be parts of the race and parts of the pack that are actually racing each other differently than we've ever seen a mile and a half.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, this is getting a little ugly. I feel like we're at a blackjack table. And one of you, someone just played a bad card and it's really affecting the whole table. But really, I mean, if you're a driver, you're going to Vegas. Restarts, that's your chance. That's your chance to really get yourself in better track position. Because if you can't get it then, or maybe the first 10 laps of a run, you're not going to.
And this, it's still with as much drag as these cars have, clean air is still king. I mean, that's I don't care what form of racing we are in. That's what's critical, is being up front, your car's going to handle better. So that's what it comes down to. But, yeah, the restarts is going to be where you can make the spots up. And then it's just whether the cars, are able to maneuver around each other, whether the lines kind of open up. That's another critical thing. Atlanta, I was shocked. You still could run the top and make speed. At Vegas, over the last couple of years, the new pavement has gotten older and the line opens up. So if the line starts to open up again, and it's 2, 3 wide, then yes, cars can go up there. But if it's just the fast way around the bottom, it's going to be tough to pass. But I'm with you. I hope there's a lot of great racing because I thought Atlanta, especially during the course of a run, there was a lot of guys that would start fast, the tires would go away and they'd fade, and vice versa. So once again, there's a lot of ifs. We don't know until we see it.
All right, you took Phil. You took Bradley Cooper's character. So that leaves Stu, Alan, or
He's definitely
Doug
a Stu.
for you.
I'm Mike Tyson.
I didn't even think of that.
I like my cake with.
Well, then I gotta give you a little face tat.
Some Mike Tyson.
Face tat. That's what you need. That's what going forward.
I knew this was so my language kind of went in the gutter there too. When you have a 5-year-old in your house, you're not supposed to say crap.
And
I said that, but I felt like I was all fired up by Hangover.
I felt good about it though.
The new aero package, and so I
it all goes together. Hopefully, there's no hangover.
Stays in Vegas
after this aero package.
I gotta write that down. We got to use that later. Listen, if you heard me say that later, or hear me say it's. Credit Parker, but don't forget to join us 5 p.m. weekdays for a whole lot more of this. Like it or not, that's what you see on NASCAR America.
Hey NASCAR fans, thanks for checking out the NBC Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe below for the latest NASCAR news, race highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.